Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely evening, or as usual, at least one better than mine. And today, I've been debating whether I should cheese the power or not, and I have come to the conclusion it's time to cheese the power. So, since this is having problems making my polluted water because I don't have enough power, I'm gonna do this whole setup down below, but instead of polluted water, we're going to make petroleum. And let's build it. Wait, I need to make sure I have my little, nope, that's the wrong button. It's Control 1 to set it. There we go. And now down below, I'll do Control 2. And then I can jump between the two a lot easier. I think we're gonna stick it, you know, here-ish. Control 2. Okay. So that does mean that all of these are all oxygenated. Let's go. Okay, so hold on, I want to check the temperature on this. This side is 41, this side is 47. Okay, there's a difference. Could be better, but there's a difference. How's it going here? 66. Okay, we're at least not hurting the ethanol anymore. Okay. Okay, narcoleptic, mouth breather, or tryptophobia. Let's get Frankie. Welcome, Frankie. Okay, so shift 1 gets us back over here. How tall was this whole getup? If you include up to here, that was 25 tiles. Theoretically, I can shave off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from that. But I won't know until it's done, so we're gonna plan for 25 down below. $25 is down to here, okay. And I kind of want them to have that walkway above here, just in case. So 1, 2... 25 is down to these things, okay. We're gonna rip those out and start building stuff, okay. Starvation, yeah. Part for the course on this base. So, how wide was it? It wound up being 12 wide. Okay. And I'm gonna move this wall to this side, making the power transformer the other side. Okay. But it was 12 including the last wall, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is 12. So it goes to here, okay. That's actually a decent width for my thing. Is here? No, that was one too far. Yeah, one too far. Starvation. Yeah, we got plenty of food. Okay. So we're going to deconstruct these. Priorities on this thing. We want this to be top priority today. Because it requires a lot of finagling and doing of stuff that requires immediate attention. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do 3 height again as well. How wide was this chunk? Including wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then drip. Okay. Including wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then drip. Okay, and then that spills out there. We're not gonna do this wall until we build this chunk of it. And we need to make sure the dupes can reach this. Okay, mesh tiles. Goes in the middle, but I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but we didn't include that. Okay. Okay, so this should have really been here. Suffocating. Turner. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, at least it's, you know, blue now. But the 300. It's making progress. 12, 13, 10. Yeah, it's coming from all the way over there. Progress has been made. Yeah, you're good. You'll find your air. It's just itty bits. Okay, and then copy more things. Oh boy, are we low on materials to build this thing too? We gotta get that steel to come in. Okay, we're going to give them this for now to help build things faster. That is so much CO2. I need to get the carbon skimmers in here to make more dirt for me instead of eating it all. But for now, we're letting them do what they're doing. And did everybody just get trapped? No. Okay, so... this tile shall not be made just yet. Otherwise, that's an issue. Come on, game. You can work. Okay. Let's make sure that I did set this up to be the correct size. We'll just do every other for now because I don't have the materials. I don't have enough metal ore, but we do have the proper size for now. Oh boy, do I have a whole workload ahead of me of things to figure out. Okay, these are all 8s, and yet... is anybody doing them? Yeah, it's gonna be behind schedule for a while. I guess this has to be a 9 in order to get done. because it's so far away from everything and the dupes love proximity. Now this is a 9. They'll think about doing it. Oh, we got an 18. Okay. They're thinking about doing this. Deconstruct that. We're not going to use this anymore. And all of that can go. Except for this tile. They still need that tile in order to destroy all this. Okay. Number 9. Okay. I do have plenty of plastic. It's right here. This. Upgrade. Do I have cooling loop running through here? Okay, so... I still have this here? Right, okay. Oh, I need metal ore to build these things. Yeah! The eternal struggle. We're relying upon this machine right now, which is waiting for materials. Okay, let's try yesterday's steel production machine. How close is it to giving us anything new? Still very far away. Oh, but they did destroy that thing. Okay. And not made out of lead. They're getting some work done on it, though. Errands. Yeah. Everything's super low in priority, because everything's super... I have too many things for them to do. They don't know what to prioritize. I thought maybe I could let them do this on the back burner, hoping that, making them do other tasks would, make this chunk of the build more entertaining, because I've already done the hard mental work of the thing. It's just physically doing it now that's the issue, and we're just waiting for that to happen. Oh, we need to sweep this out of the area so that I can box this in and not worry about that ever again. Wait, have my auto sweepers for these things been completely ignoring this? Oh. This whole getup is bunk. Okay, yeah, that I just realized how bad my design was for doing this. Yeah, none of my auto sweepers reach these 2 squares. Well, good thing I'm not relying upon ranging at the moment. They can just be whatever. Okay. Is anybody working on this task? Nope. What about this other task of giving more oxygen? Nope. What about this other task of hydrogen usage? We need more hydrogen usage. Okay. This is a 7, so they're not gonna even touch this thing anymore. Okay, fine, we'll do this one as top priority. Well, down below is still gonna be a 9, but this can be an 8 so it gets done. What about the steel thing? What's the steel at? Those are all 7s, okay. So that and this were the same priority before, but we have all of this free power that we're not tapping into. Okay, and wow, so many of these are destroyed because there's oxygen in the line. So here we need to fix that. Ventilation. High pressure gas vent. We're gonna stick that here. Gas pipe element sensor. If it's oxygen, we're gonna vent it. These are all correct here. Gotta check all the elements to make sure I know which one's messing up. Okay. Yeah, they're all good. They're just slightly erroring every now and then. If I destroy these spots, they can get in and fix them. Okay, if I ever let them in, you do this now, dupes. Okay. So, looks like all of these ones need repairs. And they're iron ore. Did I run out of iron ore? No, I still got some iron ore, okay. They can't repair them. Okay, this is a 9, and... it's at the top 50s, there's too much for them to do. But this should severely help our power production. Guess what good is a generator if it's not doing anything? When I've really given it the supply. Because my other thought for today was to do these thingies in space so that you just waste all the oxygen just to get hydrogen. Because I've got plenty of water on this map. I just need to get rid of it all. And it's like, well... that's great and all, but I already have enough hydrogen to do stuff with. They're just not utilizing it. Okay, it's 40s. So we'll let a little bit of heat out in order to fix all these things real fast and then close it back up. This is a 9, right? That better be a 9. But the vent itself is a 6. Until everything else is done. They're clearly doing stuff. Nobody's idle. But they do have those long commutes, which I was trying to shorten up by, you know, locking them in cells. Oh boy. We have morbs now. Okay. At least this is having a good old time here. Did they build this thingy yet? Insufficient resources, okay. Conveyor rail. Yeah, we've got like next to nothing of everything. And these copper, okay. Right, that was a mess that needed to be done. Okay. Why are these doing nothing? Height blocked. We not have sand? It's because there's no sand. 0 kilograms of sand. Now they're making it. The only thing this thing is set to is sand. But I've got a lot of that, and this thing is running half the time. I think I need to add more rock crushers. Well, I need to add more, they need to stay in this zone, because this fills it as fast as it can, and then they run away. Is this one not set for sedimentary rock? Is this one's only running 6% of the time? This one's a 9 and that one's a 7. Everything become 9. Okay. Okay, we're waiting for this to get built, but it's a 7. This is an 8. And its Aaron level is 40s, okay. Here, this random tile is 20s, okay. Okay, the repair work is going. Oh, what is your repair skill, Stinky? Okay, you're an X, so you have not been developing your machinery skills lately. You've been a cook for a while. Okay, skills. Oh, you got a strong strength and athletics. But machinery 1, yeah. Okay, so he's working on that. This. Breathable gas. Oxygen. Good. And then we should set up the same thing going into here. Unfortunately, every single square is taken up to here. So I either need to move this down to connect, or move this over to connect, and then delete these walking paths. Yeah, let's move this over. So we're gonna cancel this. So we're gonna move it to this location. And we're going to deconstruct buildings, these two. Added priority 9. Okay, that'll stop the dupes from both walking through this spot and give us a spot to put our little fixer-majigger. And we're gonna deconstruct that out of 5. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, we can put our fixer-majigger now. What? Wrong button. Okay, all of that is a 9, except for the vent, which is a 6. And before that gets built, I need this fixed. So this becomes a 9. There we go, and then I can just snip that and destroy it at a lower priority after they've finished the other chunk of it. Okay. Nyctophobic, you're supposed to be a Nicola with that. Plant murderer or narcoleptic? Plant murderer, please welcome Harold. Okay, they are at least getting to the 9s when I give them 9s. Not so much the 8s. Errands. Yeah, it's getting up there. It's stalling though. Okay. This gas bridge pipe is number 2. Okay. Okay, they got to that right away. And now the gas pipes. We cut this. It flows through here now. Add a 9. These have already been set for destruction. And we can destroy these also out of 5. That sounds reasonable. Okay. Let's stick the ones that aren't broken out of 1. So they're not gonna get more broken anymore. But we need these ones fixed. Errands. Awaiting delivery, iron ore. We have that much for one of these. But not for 2 or 3 or 4 of them. Okay, so let's deconstruct these 3. We don't have the materials to repair them. How much is this made out of? It's 800, so we actually only have to get rid of 2 of these in order for the other one to repair the rest, but we'll just swap them all out for steel when we get the steel. It'll take a while. So, well, actually, because it's gonna take a while, cancel these ones. We'll only switch one out for steel. Okay. Okay, this thing. Right, it has no errands currently because it thinks there's no iron ore when there is enough iron ore. We've got nearly 2 million units of lumber. That continues to go way up. Okay, so... I still want to do this whole thing today, but... Down there. Have they made any progress on it? Oh, they have! Okay. They've not gotten to these yet. Were they not 9s? They were 9s. Okay. Did I order these without having the materials? No, I had the materials. Barely. Okay, so it's gonna take a while to get the materials for this. So we're going to do a skippy skip. Instead of doing the whole height of 4 that I wanted to do today, we're just gonna do 1 because that's all we have the materials for. So we're gonna get a second pump in here. We're not gonna get a second pump in here. We're just gonna let this fill for a while. We're going to give it a, actually, this thing would spill over into here, and this is already set up. No, it's not set up properly. Okay. Okay, we need plumbing. Oh boy, do we have nothing. Okay. So, first of all... we're gonna put some... petroleum in here. We're gonna suck it all out. It's gonna make a layer here and then fall over here. We're going to have a tile in the way so it won't come back at us yet. All of these can go right off the mains because of the location we're in. Okay. And we're gonna pump some water into here for the higher portion. Okay. Bottle emptier. It's gonna go there. At a 9. So first we empty the petroleum. It sucks it all out. Actually, cancel build, cancel build. I'm gonna put it there so this can reach all of it. Because it does this little plus sign into these spots, so it'll reach everything that's in the location with nothing to spare. Okay. So we'll put petroleum in, it'll fill the bottom layer, and then everything else will spill over here, not come back yet. And then we'll put water here. Oh, but we need the limiters in place, don't we? Yeah, and there's no gap here to do that with my current layout. Okay, so snippy snip, this isn't the proper path. Well, it sort of is. It is and it isn't. Okay, so first of all, we're doing this. The order's just staying in place. Next we do... Is it still up there for me to copy? No, I took it out. Okay. Automation is not one of these things. Okay. Is it under plumbing? Liquid valve. Meter. Yeah, okay. Sure, let's do that. Hold up, did I just put a bunch of pipes there? V-watt conductive wire. Liquid pipe, cancel build. Trying to select this. Yeah, we'll go this way. I was debating, do I go down one and over and then up? Because each one of these will have to go down, but it's actually easier when they're all going down. Okay. Okay, so all of this. Top priority. I said top priority. There we go. So they'll eventually get to this task. Maybe. Okay, so that'll get the first one filled up. In theory. If they ever get to it. And we can deconstruct this, and this. Okay. Let's see what this wire's at in their errands list. 30s. It registers. Okay, they have made some progress here. Where's this in the errands list? 60s, okay. And these are 48, okay. Oh, this isn't a 9? Weird. Okay. Now these things are 9s. That still has no errand, no errand, no errand. And somebody's gonna come destroy this thing. Okay. We have no steel. Okay, this whole mess is a 7. Did they do this yet? $43. What about these ones? 53. And they're 7 or 8? They're 8. Yeah, I shouldn't make them 9s. Okay. Starvation, yeah, you got enough food. It's really interesting how much there is in density, this being 17.4 versus this less than 1 kilo. Like, they actually made it darker versus lighter, and it's cool that they do that. Okay, so... See, this thing is always waiting for materials. Because I don't keep the materials nearby. Okay, get rid of this thing. And then we're gonna put the material thingies next to it as a temporary measure until we can get the other ones online. It's a 9 and nobody wants to do it. Because everything's a 9. And somehow 122 dupes isn't enough to get things done. Okay, someone will come by, then we can put bins in, and then store the materials next to it. Okay. See, everybody suffocates by the printing pod. Because that's where the food's at. But what if they couldn't reach the printing pod? No, they're not actually using their vacations here, so we're good. Because I've heard they like to hang out by the printing pod on their downtime. But they take forever to get their food and get everything done. They can't even get back to the printing pot to hang out for any amount of time before bed, so they don't really need to fix that. Okay. All the spots are oxygen now. It's low pressure. But it's pretty much all oxygen. Let's see how the base is doing as a whole. Okay, Alt S to zoom out. Yeah, we're doing a lot better. I mean, we could still do even better than we are doing, but you know, we're doing better. Okay. Are all the bathrooms working? This one is not. No power wire connected, okay. This I'm not going to tap into. Wait, no, it's totally fine to tap into that. It's so intermediate. Okay, let's make sure the other bathrooms are working. Yeah, it's working and it's doing its job. Okay. Okay, and is this doing its thing? Good, they're repairing it. Any more oxygen in the loop? Just this one blob that's been there forever. And we still have no steel. So can I make one of these? Nope. I need 800 kilograms. And all the steel has already been spoken for a while. I have a bunch of wart seeds. How is thermal going? Where can I improve thermal? I can put a couple here. Ah, here wants them. I should have gone up one more so I could put the wart seeds in the way. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Not like they've gotten any progress on that, really. This has been taken care of. This, not so much, but I can't fit them in there on this one. But this is getting taken care of by the cooling loop, okay. And this wants some help, but there's no space for it. But this one can get surrounded. Yeah. Yeah, let's just blast the area with cool. Yeah, 8s are fine. How about the kitchen? The kitchen would like some help as well. We can give the kitchen some help. And then this whole area is not getting its needs met. It is being serviced though, correct? Oh, it needs more liquid in it. Okay. So this pipe is getting trimmed for now and then connected. There we go. That's a thing I can actively manage. That doesn't make the dupes have more tasks. They can catch up while I watch this. Because I don't want to overfill, so I actually have to do something here. Yes. Oh right, this whole time I have not been checking chat. Okay, I have chat open on my phone. Okay, just a bunch of Pokemon. And we are making progress on this. But why this is stopped up? No, that actually makes sense. Okay. Sort of. Is it a power issue? It's 50-50 net, okay. It's like a game of Snake, but we know the outcome already. We will catch your tail. Okay, we're getting there. And still waiting for game. Starvation, yeah, we know. I'm very tempted to trap some dupes in this section and see how many it takes to keep the composts running properly. It'll cut down on the commute time for sure. But we need to make sure our oxygen supply is up to snuff before I do that. Okay, that looks like a proper amount of caught up. There we go. Wait, did I actually overfill? Still learner, or unpracticed artist. Let's get the one who doesn't want to do art. You're not gonna get the chance anyway. Welcome, Lindsay. Okay, and while we're at it... let's get the nicer pots for this area. There we go. More resorts. Okay, now that the cooling loop is running, coming in at 53 and coming out at 40. Okay, we'll monitor that and see if that goes down over time. And this rail. Yeah, it's getting up to 12. Okay. They're catching up. Okay, some of these have been made. Copy settings. Let's get all the snazzy suits over here. Clothing, there it is. Primo garb. Is this managing the temperature well? Yeah, those three are managing the temperature well. Okay. We can put a few more on this side of it. I mean, it's not like I don't have the seeds anymore. I have plenty. I have plenty. Okay, good. They're making more progress on this. This random tile, what errand are you? 39, okay. And yeah, the heat from this is going through. For now, I'm gonna button this back up, even though this one doesn't exist right now. Just because I don't want the heat coming out. It's a lot easier to just open this back up to come into there for a second. For all, I can just do this spot too. It just means a longer commute to get to that. And I didn't change that over because we're just gonna destroy it anyway. Okay. What gases do I have in here? I've got some CO2, oxygen, and 1 drop of hydrogen. Okay. Could be a worse mix. These two will bug me. This tile, what are you? 14? Okay. You will be attended to. I made all of these 7s. This random wire, that's a 7. What's your number? 200. Okay, Right now it's this when I copy the settings too. This is all 7, so they're not gonna get to it. Who's suffocating May? Where are you? The kitchen. There's oxygen around you. It's just not as thick as you would like. But I've taken care of the CO2. I've got more of these I can fill in. Yeah, they're filling the pots in real fast, because they're the easy ones. Oh, they can do more multiples at a time, too. Yes, good efficiency, dupe. Good efficiency on that one. Cacophony of color. Okay, where does this weird cooling loop go at this point? It goes around here. It goes around this chunk. It's such a weird cooling loop. Oh, it actually does come through here. Okay. Come on, you can do it, game. Okay. He goes this way and around. But it stays in the lower half, aside from... Right, that's actual water line. That's a different cooling loop, and it does this loop. Okay. Yep. Yep. Such a weird cooling loop. But now it's gonna get cooling from other spots as well and cool down the rest of it. Yeah, I made those all 8s. That's fine, they at least want to do those tasks. Oh good, they got to that. Now this thing. Errands... It's 14. What about this wire? No, ladder. Wire. Okay, priority. I don't want to waste the power. So these get stepped down 1 step. Errands. Number 9, okay. But... Current errand, okay, that's much better. I wanted the wires done first. Okay. Got the biggest smiles and I love it. Okay, we still have no steel. Okay. And nothing's happening here of real consequence. What about here? Have they done stuff? They've done stuff down here. Okay. We can actually sweep some stuff too. Okay, so step 1. Liquid. Petroleum. 9, enable auto bottle. Do I have petroleum ready to grab? I have none. Okay. So we have petrol here. So this is the goal for today, so it's getting a 9. So they'll be able to pitcher pump the petroleum out of here. That's more than enough petroleum. This one only has crude available because the petrol's a little bit above it. Okay. And 19 and 17, so it's gonna be a little bit before they come around. But at least making some progress. It's itty bitty, but it is some. I need to trap more dupes, but I need to shore up my oxygen supply again, and that's because I ran out of water here, because I'm using too much of it. So I was debating between— oh wow, that really escaped. Yeah, I'll fix that later. I was debating between making petroleum for power or making more of these up higher, because, you know, I need more water there. But I opted for petroleum because, you know, I'm running out of power. So, let's see what number these are now. Still 19 and 20, okay. That'll happen. This task. Invalid building location. Yeah. How long until the building location becomes valid? 20. Well, near 30. Okay. And 30. I thought this was the current errand, Mima. What happened? Okay, skill required operation. Fine. Everybody's getting skills. Okay, this is gonna be a while. You really want this? Fine, you can have that, ape. One, two, three. I don't care what your interests are, everybody's becoming mechatronics engineer. Unless they've already got something sucking their morale away. I am not letting their inability to do mechatronics engineering get in the way of my task schedule. You already have a morale thingy. You already have a morale thingy. Okay. You were the artist. Good, I've already got a lot of these guys. The second half of the alphabet will not be as intensely skilled. I know that for certain because I've been doing the first half of the alphabet a lot. And I haven't reached the back half of the alphabet in a while. Okay. Right. Newbies don't have skills. Giving everybody all skills. Even though they don't want this skill, they clearly have other interests. Oh, we're halfway through the alphabet. Looks like I can see who has all these skills. And it's most of the base. Most of the base. Do 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 do. Got 100 dupes with improved carry. Not many people can say that. You've already got morale thingies. Okay, Nisbet. Haven't gotten to this half of the alphabet in quite a while. Okay, you've already got skills. You've already got skills. I have so many of the same dupe. Ren number 5. You get the same skills as all your buddies. I am not letting Mechatronics Engineer get in the way of my goals. We were born for this. Have fun, Stinky the 3rd. Ah, you were short. I only have one Travoldo? That ain't right. Not when I've got 4 Turners, and 5 Stinkies, and multiples of everybody else. Oh, somebody wants to do decorating. Sorry, you're not gonna get to. There's a lot of dupes that came with Masterworks 4. Okay, not the X's or the Y's. Okay. 88. That should be good enough. Skill required operation. Electrical engineering. So now, errands. Frankie's current errand. Everybody's on it. They're like, oh yeah, we can do this now. We figured it out. We brained the situation. So now, how close are these two? Right, we don't even have this one done yet. Okay. We do need to break this open. And then hook the wire up. So many of them standing around trying to figure out what to do next. I've made a mess. They're just thinking. They're just thinking. Okay, so, errands. Number 22, okay. I would hope for less, but with this base. How many errands am I actually completing per day? Okay, this is a new day, so let's check the previous. Okay. They're still doing several thousand. I thought I'd see like 800 and be disappointed. They're doing thousands of tasks. I'm just adding more than they're removing. That day I gave them almost 5,000 errands. And they accomplished 2,000 of them. Okay. Store materials is what they're falling behind the most on. Yeah, I want to have a whole network of tracks to supply everything throughout the base. Are they called tracks? No, I'm double. Conveyor rails. I want a whole host of conveyor rails throughout the base. Especially for sand. $40. Are these too hot again? They're too hot again. Ugh. That's where all the hot dirt is going through. I thought I changed it so this is the first place it goes. Yeah, it is 16. It enters here at 23. Comes out at 18. Wait. Different temperatures. Weird. Okay. Okay. So this is not efficient enough to keep the mushrooms happy. It's off by just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade some of those to metal tiles. If I have the metal. Yeah, I've got plenty of iron. Okay. At an 8. Yeah. Copy settings, bloop, 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 and those ones are not built yet, okay. So how's thermal now doing that we have these? A lot better. They're fighting the heat. These ones are working hard. These yellow ones. They're like, why have you done this to me? I deserve better. Okay. I'm gonna stick more over here. I don't need to, but I want to. Okay, we close that off. We still have no steel. Okay, looks like no progress has happened here. Down below, have we delivered any petroleum? We have not delivered any petroleum. It's a 9. Nibble water bottle is on. And this is a 9, and it's number 27, and this is also a 9, and it's number 28. They cannot keep up. Okay, this one is actually being taken care of, and it's a 5. We can lower that one to a 4. This is a 9, and there's no filtration medium in it. Because, well, no, we do have sand. We have sand. Is it being delivered here? No, it's not being delivered here. But at the very least, it's actually cooler in here than outside, so insulating this wasn't actually helpful. Yeah, insulating this wasn't actually helpful. There. Priority 6. This is a luxury. Okay, and back to things that need to happen now are not happening now. What is the usage rate on this thing? 5%. It's piddly. Okay, so once these are in here, we're going to set them up for the 3 primary ingredients for steel, and then hopefully they'll at least carry the materials to here more effectively, constantly. Steam, steel. We do have a lot of steel right here, but it's not on this list because, well, it's already been spoken for. They have the oxygen. Do we have less of these than are being used right now? Because there's no dupes over here. Yeah, they must have lost track of a few suits due to deaths or whatnot. So let's add a few. We can always add a few. you know, after the save. Okay, right. Suits. And we'll leave 3 open for emergencies, where they think that they don't have a suit. Or they think they can't get back out even though they got in, and yeah, because somebody else took their suit and whatnots. Can the Sweepy make it to the end? Sweepy can make it to the end. Okay, that's not being taken care of. Oh, that's getting even lower in tasks. So is that one. Oops. You're making a fool of me. I tell people I want to do a certain task and then I can't do the task. Cancel this thing for now. Should really move this down here. But I'm always nervous about the height of this in relation to it. But it would be dropping here, and that would be fine. So we'll cancel that. Okay, a mouth breather that's squeamish or building impaired. You know what? Building impaired will hurt me more. Welcome, Ari. Okay, in order to delete this, I have to build this, and all the rest of it disappeared. Okay. Now they can get up there and delete that. Okay. That is a 1. Oh, this gizmo's working again. Good. It was underwater for a bit of time. Did they finally build that thingy? That they can dig this spot. Dig! What priority did I set that at? That's a 5, yeah. So I can dig this out technically now, but I don't need to now. Oh, right, because this thing was doing its job. Okay. That's why the water level's lowering, because I actually stuck a pump in that's doing its job. Yeah, but it's not delivering a full pipe like I would like it to be doing. Are these getting sand? Like I requested? Pipe blocked. Oh wait, it's blocked because they're actually supplying enough water. Okay, we're safe. Right, I was gonna move all of this up. And then deconstruct this and build it up higher. This is 6. We're doing okay on oxygen. No, we do have insufficient oxygen. Okay, you're priority 8. Those ones aren't producing because they already have enough in the area. These ones aren't producing because they have enough in the area. These ones have enough in the area. These ones can produce more, okay. Over here, we are doing just dandy. Yeah, over here we have enough pressure to pop their ears. We have insufficient oxygen generation because I've made too much oxygen. The things are like, yo, we've made too much, so we're going to priority 6 this thing. And deconstruct this. And deconstruct that. And get fancy with the wart seeds. Oh, I only have 11 left. Nah, I won't get fancy with it this time. But I'm making space to get fancy with the wart seeds. Okay, and then the heavy wrought wire made out of not steel. Priority 9. So that when these get built, you know, there's actually power for them to consume. $200. 90. 100. 14. 14, okay. Okay, game. You can do stuff. You can do stuff. Okay, so this wire is 12. This wire is 64. Okay. It's all taking so long. Who's suffocating? Yeah, you are in the mushrooms. Yeah, you're in the mushrooms. Get out of the mushrooms. Yeah, they're doing that. Because I have to let them into the mushrooms, otherwise my calories go down too much. Okay, it looks like the mushrooms are repairing on their own without requiring this, just because I got the loop functional again. Okay. So, in the areas where the mushrooms are repairing themselves, we will lower the priority to 5. Yeah, I gotta fix that thing. Okay, so first we're gonna deconstruct this. No. We're just gonna deconstruct this and restart the system. And then watch it this time because I can actually watch the thing. Priority 9. This is something I can do while I wait for the dupes to do other things. Conveyor rails. Yeah, both of these are maxed out. But I just can't keep them stuck in here without the consistent water supply. So right now these have full lines. Right. Are they getting water from 2 different spots? No, this is cooling loop. It passes through there to get to there. Okay. So it is this line. And it's the same line as this. That's taking up a significant amount of water still. It's not even reaching the bottom. There's so much. Okay, this one needs to be taken offline. Because it's royally messed up and I don't want it to explode. Okay, what part did I set all these to? 6? Yeah, that's reasonable. The mushrooms have nearly repaired themselves. Okay, so this row we can lower the priority. These ones and these ones still need a little bit of help. Yeah. It is definitely repairing as well as it can. Oh, it doesn't go down this far, that's why. Right. Yeah, it turns here. Okay. And this one's having a hard time keeping up with this loop. Okay. Looks like I've got Weezeworts to make. Why didn't I delete? This one's a weird spot. That should have been there. Okay, over here it's 27. By the time it gets here, it's 1,000. Okay. But I can see it pushing. So this oxygen maker needs to be on a different line from these oxygen makers. And right now they're on the same line and they just can't support that. This should really not kink here. So I'll need to fix that. And then I can just chop this off at a lower height and then there won't be any weird business. But the real issue is that I'd have to do weird business here, but that's fine. The real issue is that I do not have enough water being made over here. Graham isn't strong enough. I never thought I'd see the day where it's just completely dry here. Well, it's not completely dry, but it's, you know, only Graham can really support. Only Graham has last say, and so it's never gonna go below this, but, you know. I need more water. This still has not been done. Goal for the episode. 15. 16. Yep. At least this is cleared out so that it's mostly just polluted water getting to it here. If I can clean this out and this out, I won't have to worry about what's inside of it anymore. Other than this one little blob here. And we're gonna clean out these other blobs from this tank. And then shove it all over at an appropriate time. What height did I make this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I could make a whole nother set of rows here. But they would be flooded unless I made this into mesh. And lowered all of this by 1, which I can totally do. Because I don't need to hold an entire ocean with this like I've set it up to do currently. But that is a way back burner thing to deal with. Right now, this liquid, what is happening to it specifically? Okay, some of it can get tagged onto here. It is feeding these, which is feeding this pipe, which is becoming water for these chunks. Okay. This one's doing its job just fine. I've got water up to this layer, but that is also fine. Okay. Trying to clear out my oceans. It's weird to say I need more water. It's just that the water's in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's more an appropriate language to go with. Because I can totally... Oh, they're building this finally? They're building this? Yeah. So I could totally put all the excess runoff from this thing into Graham. But how do I want to go about that? I could run it up through here, but that's already covered in pipes. Actually, it's not. But do I really want to give my dupes more tasks right now? Well, giving them this task would free up other tasks, because then I could trap the dupes once again. That would be beneficial. Though this is maintaining a stable height, I could take this water and just go straight into those chambers. That makes a lot more sense and has a lot less mess to deal with. Okay. And then I won't need these. Well, I'll leave these in place to feed that. It can do both of these, that's fine. It just can't catch up with this. That needs its own line. Okay, so I want separate lines for the oxygen being made for these and for the water being consumed by this. Otherwise, we're gonna have issues where they might not have enough water to breathe. If I calculate incorrectly, which is hard to calculate because it's such an intermittent use of water. Okay, so we're gonna end up with this line moving itself here for ease, and then this one will end up going through the chamber instead. Yeah. Otherwise this is gonna keep causing issue after issue after issue. Okay, so I need 2 lines going the entire height of the map. And we're gonna do this at a 6. So while it's not... It's a priority, but it's not a priority. It's not the theme of the episode, I should say. Well, and then there's the puppy. We will work on this another time. Isn't that right, Love Love? Uh-huh. Oh, you're just too cute. You're just too cute. Okay. I will do this next time. Maybe, probably, if the dupes allow me to. I'm glad you're here to witness this weirdness. But I gotta go now. Bye.